从今天开始，我们和2位德国专业乐迷一起看纯享版《月下》。
他们是西方现代音乐活字典冷峻哲人于理安。
I think I have a pretty diverse interest in music.
身长2米，最爱重型音乐，巨人鼓手麦克斯。
I guess my rating will be probably pretty low.
在此之前，他们从来没看过任何中国乐队。
我们把乐队们最终的得分展示给他们，让他们边看边猜各乐队究竟对应哪个分数，并评论每支乐队。猜对个数多的那位获得我们的惊喜大奖。
Chinese pudding.
It's a Chinese yogurt pudding.
I'm gonna try really hard.
大奖究竟花落谁家
？Next one.
Yeah.
木马。
Muma.
Yeah. Okay.
MUMA. Yeah. Wooden horse.
It's my turn to start, right? Yeah. I liked it. I liked the presentation. I liked the projections in the background. I thought they were really interesting. And I liked his guyliner. Also, just outfits in general.
All that music. That's true. No music is doing so far.
Yeah, the music I just couldn't find a connection with. I couldn't find any influences that reminded me of it. Nothing from my repertoire of what I know, and it felt repetitive to me.
What do you think?
It's basically the same. I mean, I also like the style, like this outfit, like the presentation. I didn't like the projection so much. It was kind of this like standard French singing kind of thing.
But it was kind of weird. There was like a huge guitar.
No, I also.
It was like kind of apocalyptic at times.
Found very mediocre, or at least boring to me. I didn't have a connection. It was very, like I said, very repetitive. I like the backing vocals, like in the chorus part where you have like this backing vocal, other singers. I like this part.
Okay. We'll move to next one.
Yeah, move to next one. It's fine.
Okay, it's fine. It's Summer Sunshine.
Summer Sunshine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Sum 41.
Yeah. Early 2000s.
Like a Green Day song. Like a Green Day.
Green Day had a lot of songs.
Yeah.
So similar.
It's so classic.
Oh!
He threw his
Poor guitar!
Okay, so you want to say something or not?
I mean, I don't want to be mean, but I feel like this was, even in 2002, this would have been like a mediocre act, a mediocre punk act, like punk pop, like, you know, it's like Sum 41, Green Day, even though Green Day started like, to be even way more punky, but this like high time of punk is now cool kind of thing, and to this, I think it doesn't even do a good job in emulating this.
Yeah, again, you. Julian?
I want to say a little bit more. Like, to me, this genre of music is like completely out of our collective consciousness in the West, because we like so much associated with Bush era politics. So Iraq War, Afghanistan War. And it kind of represents that type of feeling that people had back then, like being angry at something, but kind of still wanting to be like the bright and cheerful, like mood of the 90s, like keep that up, but like transition into this new type of reality. I kind of want to judge it as like something that's probably never swept over to China, so to them it might be something new. And I think like in the West, like this sort of music also did like its part in like politicizing some younger people, just from the like vague feeling of like wanting to rebel and stuff like that, and finding connections with other people through that. So I'm gonna personally rate them a little bit higher, but I think they won't do that well in the rating of the judges.
I agree with you on those points, but I still feel that like all the things you said are not about the music. This is not a good.
Okay, sure.
You can look at the musical stuff. Like,
no, you're right.
The connection, the things that are connected to it. But like from a pure musical standpoint, I feel that it wasn't even closely as good as like early, I don't know, Green Day, because they had this like feeling. They were like, okay, Iraq War and what you said, and this like we're angry, and then they got like MTV eyes, you know, like the MTV generation, and this kind of picks up on this MTV happy thing, but without all context.
Right. Yeah, that's some interesting points. Yeah, I think musically there was not that much to go by. Just very simple rhythms, simple melodies. Oh.
How why?
When you turn me on, don't get down. When you make my heart stop beating, take it to the top.
No, what?
I just
isn't it wrong? You're wrong.
Also because it's like good, like very singers. No, Robert
can't sing at all.
No, sorry.
So confident.
I'm surprised.
Say something?
Yeah, my turn. I thought it sounded like very contemporary pop music. There's like this trend of like funk influences in Western pop music, and they were like really good entertainers, like really good performers, all of them. The way they kept like smiling and
this was so. I think we.
I'm talking about stuff other than music.
No, this is not what I was saying.
Okay.
I think this is the first one where we like totally disagree on all.
Oh really?
I think that entertainment. I mean, I wrote down I hate everything about it. I mean, I feel like this was super ripped off, like super standard 70s disco style, like not contemporary in any way because it didn't do anything.
Yeah, but that's what the contemporary stuff is too. Think about stuff like
do something with this. Yeah, but Pharrell uses those influences to create something. This is just like pink outfits, like smiling, like they did in the movies in the 70s or in the 80s. And they're just totally trying to copy this. I mean, even worse than the band before, I feel.
Okay.
The band before probably like kind of had a feeling for this and kind of tried to
they were more authentic.
Yeah, and this is just like, okay, we have 5 guys, do a disco thing. No, smile more, do more saxophone.
Well, I disagree. I feel convinced that they were authentic too. Like I felt their joy performing. Yeah.
But with this like fake smile, it was so obviously not a smile. It was like, I get money for this.
No,
maybe not.
I thought it was like a smile that you do, like a stage smile. It was still a real smile, but like a stage smile. It might not be the same smile you do with your friends, but it's the one that looks good on camera, right?
You need boxing gloves.
No, I mean we kind of agreed on everything so far, more or less.
Yeah, this is the first like controversial one.
I kind of liked it. I feel that they kind of got really to like I don't know. I wrote like folky. It had like this like and I named it Epic Kelly Family. It's like this, but Kelly Family. Like what is the good thing about Kelly? Is that it has this really wholesome or homely kind of folky style. I think it had like a lot of soul. I mean, of course, it's not like my favorite kind of music, but I feel that they kind of really captured the kind of folk music, not any specific folk, like lots of different folk music, but they kind of captured this. They all had like the same jacket. I felt like they had this kind of mentality of we belong, like belonging and togetherness and family, and kind of really this folk soul. I think they're we rated pretty high. I have the feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this speaks to a lot of people.
Wow, that's so interesting. Okay.
Yeah, Julian.
I have literally nothing to say. I don't have anything.
You think it's boring?
Wasn't even boring. It was just to me it was like really bland. I had like associations to Nickelback. And yeah.
I mean, I agree with you. It was bland, but like in the good way, like in this white paper kind of way. In this, you can make everything with this what you want kind of way.
I'm gonna say like again non-musical, but I really like their vibe. They had like a devil may care, like a little bit like I don't care, a little bit like I don't even really want to be here, but I'm doing it anyway.
Yeah, but in this way that I made music for the last 30 years and now I'm here in this This is authentic. Not this shit. It's just like, this is like, I have to do this, you know, I love music, but now I have to sell myself. I don't know.
Oh, I see.
Wow, you have so many interesting comments. Oh my god, I don't know how do I edit it because it's too much. This is so much fun. I like it.
I love it.
I want to do it next round.
Next week?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do a weekly thing.
Weekly. This will be
Yes.
fun.
Last one is called Retros.
Retro.
And the song is called Pigs in the River.
Oh.
Retros. Yes. Yeah, that's the full name.
Conducting?
The pigs in the river. Don't be ashamed of you.
Wow. Good.
This is the end.
Yeah.
The end.
Yeah, end of everything.
I thought they were really dark compared to everyone else. Like everyone else had at least, even the all of the other non-cheerful songs were sad songs. But this was not sad. This was like kind of creepy and dark and spooky. And I got some Nick Cave vibes. And I really liked the lyrics. And I also thought the lyrics sounded like they were like.
没忍住，刚才我的没有管理我的表情。好，继续。
I also thought the lyrics sounded like they were like politically charged.
Yeah,
Like they were,
like doing
yeah,
subliminally.
down low. Yeah, subliminally, like there was a message behind it.
Would you rate them very high?
I'll probably rate them pretty high, not very high, but
pretty
Yeah.
high. Okay.
But also from what the audience would assume? Or
I'm gonna say the audience can probably give them like a lower score, lower than that.
What do you think?
I'm really torn. Like in a way, I want to say that this was my favorite performance of the performance.
Oh, now it's the favorite performance.
I'm split because on the one hand, yes, I really like experimental music, but I feel that this was, I mean, in a way, and this sounds very like Western centric to say this, but in a way, a lot of the bands felt like it somehow, I mean, in the arts, everyone's kind of copying. Everyone's like recycling ideas and doing something new with this, and this is like what doing art is. But with a lot of these bands, like the punk band and the disco band, I felt that they just tried to emulate something that was in the West maybe there before.
Yeah.
And with this band, I kind of feel that they also kind of did this, but also very good. And also, like, I'm unsure whether or not I feel that this was like inventive or not. I'm unsure. Do you know Shushu? It's a Chinese name, but it's an American band. They did like the Twin Peaks reimagining, and they like do super dark.
XIU.
Oh, okay.
They're, like super dark, also like very like themes of like abuse and very and like super dark, super experimental music. And compared to this music, this was like very tame and very boring. Like, but maybe this is not the right way, Maybe you shouldn't compare this to like the craziest stuff out there. But I also felt that they kind of walked in this direction and kind of tried to be like very eccentric and very experimental in comparison to the other bands. And I don't know the scenes, I don't know if there's like a scene that does this, if it's just like one of the scene, or if there's like a very unique band that's like, at least in the context of this show, it was very unique, it was very experimental, very dark, very different. And in this sense, I really liked it. I really, like, from this perspective, it was my favorite performance. But I would also say that's probably, I would probably give this the lowest score. Yeah, because maybe not. Maybe it's so difficult to think about what the, because I think that like the professionals would probably rate it high because it's very musical, very performative. But I think like from this kind of normal audience perspective, it's probably too dark, too experimental, too strange. More so than the metal thing, because probably a lot of those people knew metal, even though it's like strange and brutal, it's still something they know. But with this band, I think a lot of people couldn't do anything with that.
我们刚才看了所有的11支乐队 perform， 他们刚才做了就是他们认为观众应该会给这个乐队什么样的排名 ？It's time to 公布答案。So the lowest score is 143, right?
Yeah.
So it's How Why. How Why is the
Which one was it?
the funk band.
Oh, the funk
band.
band. Yes, I don't have it here, but it reflects my personal opinion.
Wow.
Okay, I'm very off, but okay.
Yeah, I was so off. I thought they would go way high.
So the last second is 162, right? It's Summer Sunshine.
Yes.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yes, right?
Yes.
Oh,
got it
yes, you get one right.
Nice.
I thought I had those at last place.
182, right? It's 五条人. It's the
小人. Okay.
Which one is it?
The fifth one.
the
Oh, the
fourth.
sailor guys. Oh.
Oh. Okay, 五条人. So 185 is 水木年华. It's the da 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 cha.
Yeah, the 10th one. Okay.
Oh,
But I have them at 189, so I'm like.
I had them on second place.
Oh no!
What's second place?
Oh
Yeah,
my
because it's
God.
like the soul spirit, the
Family?
spirit, yes.
189, right?
Yeah.
It's fool and idiot. 傻子与白痴. Fool idiot.
Oh, for Julian.
Wrong?
Yeah,
Yes.
wrong. I thought it's got pretty high.
198 is 198 is Mandarin.
Oh, I got that right. Yes.
Oh no! I had the disco voice here.
201 is Muma.
Oh, 7.
Yes, right.
Oh, right.
But we didn't have retro. So retro, I think I underestimated the audience.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
For sure.
if retro is in the top 3.
Yeah,
And
let's see.
Oh, we
Let's
have
see,
Hyper
let's see,
Slash.
let's see,
Oh.
let's see. Okay, 203
Yeah.
is Hyper Slash.
Oh wow.
No, but we are 203. Okay, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
So you have it right?
Hyper Slash.
You have
No.
it right? Right?
No. I have Hyper Slash. Yeah, it's certainly.
Why? Why
That
not
was too
decide?
extreme. Yeah, but
Okay.
we were thinking like in the audience.
Yeah. Yeah. We thought it was.
I have it on number 2. So.
I thought it was.
Okay.
Yeah. For me, it's number 4 in my top 6.
And 222 is my second. It's the
First band.
first.
Yes!
One off, man.
Do
Them in second.
Get
Good job. Yeah. Good job.
Okay. 223 is Flourish Show.
Flourish Show.
Oh no! Retro is number 1?
Oh
What?
wow.
I had Retro literally at the last place.
Me too. No. No, I had third to last. Yeah.
We both had Flores on number 1
Yeah.
and on our personal number 1. We were really
Yeah.
impressed by Flores.
Personal number 1.
Yeah, and we thought it was number 1 on the
Okay.
chart.
I just have one.
Okay, so it's Max.
Next get yes.
And Julian also had it.
No, that's fine. It's not big. It wasn't meant to be.
Max.
Well, we have to.